My mom passed away at 66 years old.
Wow.
She had me when she was 43.
Wow. What are the tears for?
Because I know how it feels when people don't support your dream.
When you're growing up in a rough neighborhood, the only love I got was from the streets.
Since I've been here, I've never I've never disrespected them once.
No, you interrupt.
But I've been through too much in my life for someone to tell me.
You know, I don't really like him. Really? Courtney, the final vote is in your hands.
Well,
Okay, I need groups 2 and 4 to take the stage. After today, the bar goes all the way up if you're safe. The judges will take full control of eliminations. So I call your name, please step forward. Star, and Michelle to the right. Lorenzo, unfortunately, the models have voted you off. All right. Stay strong, stay motivated, stay encouraged. Keep pursuing your dream.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Lorenzo. You're a beautiful man.
Bria, to your left. Unfortunately, the road continues for you. You may exit the stage. Alexis. You feel good? You're always confident? Unfortunately, the models have voted you off. Please exit the stage.
bye, Alexis.
Keep trying.
Kyle. The models have voted, and you're safe. Morgan. The models have voted, and you're safe. You may exit the stage. Keisha. Your best friends have voted you off. Thank you.
Bye, Keisha. Keep up the good work.
All the other models, you're safe.
Thank you.
You may exit the stage. Michelle and Star, please take center stage. guys ultimately have tied. Since we have a tie, the judges will decide who goes and who stays. Judges?
Well, my vote is.
D.
What is your name?
Michelle.
Michelle, my vote's with you, Michelle.
Thank you.
India.
Hi.
Courtney, the final vote is in your hands.
Well, Star, I think you're a beautiful girl. I love your shape, and I love what you bring. I think you have a lot of flair, and I think it works. Michelle, I think you have model potential written all over you, from head to toe, from height and bone structure. Because this is a cover model competition, I choose Michelle.
Thank you.
Star, you're absolutely beautiful. You keep trying. Just because this one's a no, others will be a yes.
Models, you may exit the stage.
No one ever said it would be easy.
Okay, models, the remaining models. Star, let me speak with you before you leave, but models, the remaining models. You guys must remember, competition, the bar goes all the way up. The judges will make the decisions moving forward, which models stay and which models go. There will be no more models eliminations. I encourage you, I implore you, where you are at this point, no one is safe. Step your game all the way up. I can look at each and every one of you and can see that you guys have so much more potential. Study fashion. Study your bodies. Understand your frames. What works, what doesn't work. Color blocks. This is the season of colors. Make those colors work for you. There's no more safety net after today. You may all leave.
My mom passed away at 66 years old.
Wow.
She had me when she was 43.
Wow. What are the tears for?
Because I know how it feels when people don't support your dreams.
When you growing up in a rough neighborhood, the only love I got was from the streets.
You're
Since
not
I've been here,
receiving
I've never
direction.
no. I've never disrespected them once,
No, you interrupted.
but I've been through too much in my life for someone to tell me.
You know, I don't really like him. Really? Courtney, the final vote is in your hands.
Well,
Models, welcome back to the TRACY SIPP Show. Make me a cover model. Are you guys excited? Yes! In this competition, in any competition, as a model, you must be committed to the task at hand. The clients that book you, that represent you, are putting their trust in you. When they book you for an assignment, they expect you to be there and to be committed to the job. And when you let them down, sometimes your career, it comes to a complete halt. So today, before we move on to the challenges, which the challenges will even become more increasingly complicated, I want to sit down and have a heart-to-heart with each of you to kind of find out where you are and to give you a little more information about where you expect to go from being a part of the show. So I expect you to be serious about your career as a model if you expect to take your careers to the next level.
And don't mess it up.
Okay, models, so today we're going to talk about, we're going to have a heart-to-heart with each of you to try to find out where you are in the competition and where you are as a model in terms of moving forward, where we are and what we can keep and what we can let go of. Today will be an elimination day, as you know. Look around you again. Do you see any recognizable faces that are not here? Yes. And do we know why some of those models are not here? Yes, we do know, right? Okay, so I want you, the ones who know, I want you to tell me, I need the models to speak up. I need you to tell me why they are not here. Okay. Okay, they thought was more important. So they chose to participate in a once or twice a year competition that more than likely doesn't offer them the same platform as a competition that's going to give them a bigger audience, a more impactful opportunity to catapult their careers.
They want quick money now versus, as Anna said,
So they don't care about the money tomorrow, they care about today and the bills are due. And a lot of them don't have money, so they choose to go with what's now.
Okay. Okay. Who really understands the real industry of being a model? If I had to ask 3 of you to pack your bags and move to New York with the opportunity or the hopes of becoming that supermodel or that model that you're looking to become, who would be willing to take that risk? Okay. And do we know what that risk means when you move to New York? You're competing with thousands of models. Models work day jobs busting tables for a lifetime of opportunity to go on, in the evenings so they can go on go-sees in the daytime. To hopefully someday get that big break to be able to break into the industry, work with one of the top brands or a legitimate brand to at least begin starting their careers. And to take a one-day opportunity of an event here that's being held here in Atlanta, which you could do anytime, once or twice a year, and we're not even going to talk about the budget of what the show pays, but for that, to me, that's really a slap in the face.
Excuse me, Tracy, was there not a conflict of interest?
No, there's not a conflict of interest because the models at this point can at any time step out and move forward and pursue other opportunities.
I think what she may be talking about, excuse me, Tracy, is the fact that you brought in a judge and a mentor, whoever, that pulled
Models.
your cash.
Or cash.
But they made the choice.
I was gonna say, they made the choice
Yeah,
for
so-
themselves. So.
Yeah, they
Right.
did.
See, I didn't understand exactly what happened. I kind of gathered that's what happened, that Glenn Jackson reached out to the models.
Yes, here.
Here. Wow.
While you were, putting makeup on.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, the models had to make their own decisions.
Right.
But I do take offense that that opportunity would have been offered here for the models, knowing that they are actually in a competition to better their careers and to have an opportunity to pursue something even greater. So I was not aware of that. I was totally unaware of that. And I know I work extremely hard on the projects that I work on. Now, what I want to find out from you guys is, where are we in the competition? I'm not really sure. The last couple of weeks, last couple of episodes, we had the models eliminate one another. Today we're moving forward, and we will be eliminating models based on their criterias and their qualifications of being able to meet those stats and what clients are looking for that will allow me to be able to book you as a talent. As a model, we are working extremely hard to make this production, this show, the kind of show that will ultimately benefit you. We're doing our part, and we also expect you to do the same if you're going to move forward. If not, I wish you the best and continue on with your careers. As I've said, at the end of the day, there's only one winner. So let me issue that disclaimer. It does not mean that you are not better or less than the model that is selected, but look at it as an opportunity for you to build upon your careers and do whatever you need to do with it. Chris, can you step forward? So, Chris is here today, and Chris submitted a story about his life, some of the things he's gone through, and you know, I just want to applaud you for whatever the show does for you, but I want them to hear some of where you've come from.
Okay, well,
speak up a little louder.
I'm from North Carolina. I've been living down here for about 2 years, but growing up as a child, I never had seen my father, never known him. I was raised by my mama with three boys, so it was real tough. Growing up in a rough neighborhood without a father figure, you look for, the only love I got was from the streets. And I made a lot of bad decisions growing up as a young child in high school, missed a lot of opportunities, scholarships, playing ball, missed a lot of opportunities, and I look back on it, I wish I would have made better choices. I'm not going to blame all my choices on my father being absent, but it is a big part, and you know, but I'm a better man today for it.
Absolutely. So can you all give him a... So with that, you know, what I say to you is, you know, none of us are without limits. You know, we all walk around and we walk in masks and we cover a lot of the things we've gone through, a lot of the shame, a lot of the pain, a lot of the struggle. At the end of the day, you're not alone. For whatever the show can offer you, I wish you sincerely the best. And I like how you are shifting your life in a more positive direction, and you are wanting something more positive, that which is, you know, typically in our community, it's not something that most gentlemen pursue. So with that being said, I want to applaud you. You guys give me an applause.
I also would like to tell you that I'm very dedicated with anything I do. If I do something, I'm going to do it to the best of my abilities. I'm going to give you 110%. And that's all you're going to get from me. Nothing more, nothing less.
Okay. All right, thank you. Anna Shea, Step forward for me. She's got to like stand like way above everybody. You're like what, 6'4"?
6'4".
6'4".
Yes.
So it's a challenge for you as a model.
It's a huge challenge as a model because I'm thick, which is something new for me because I've always been skinny. Even then when I was skinny, I wasn't getting the gigs I wanted because I was 6'2" at 14. So when I would try to do JCPenney ads, bridal ads, I was too skinny and too tall. So it was like then I don't have a happy medium because I don't know how to change what I'm born with, you know? So it was just like depressing because I see my siblings who are also 6'2", 5'11", doing what I love and want to do, and I can't be a part of it because of a birth, you know, not even a defect, but just a, you know.
Well, even at, you know, when you realized you started, being a model, was that something always a part of your dream?
I honestly, no, only because I didn't feel pretty.
You didn't feel pretty?
No, I mean, I was just too tall and I was lanky, I was clumsy, and my mom wasn't into models because she felt like you were always naked, you know, you have to put on too much makeup, very Christian woman. So she was just like, you go to church, that's all I need you to do. Education wasn't even important to her. She didn't really care. She just wanted me to be a Christian. And I chose to be educated. Like, I like education, so that was my passion.
It would have been like a really, really great opportunity when you realized you start sprouting to really jet set to New York or LA.
I agree.
And really pursue it.
I agree.
Yeah. And you know, touch on your mom. You talked about in your story about your mom taking ill and
Yes.
Yeah.
My mom passed away at 66 years old.
Wow.
She had me when she was 43.
Wow.
So, and even having me was a difficult process because they told her I would be a special kid. Special needs kid. And she was, you know, like, I don't believe it. So at 4 years old, she taught me multiplication, subtraction, addition, and she taught me everything I needed to know. So I went to school at 5 so I could learn faster because she was afraid that if I didn't do it at an early age, I would not continue to, I don't know, have opportunity. So, long story short, I graduated at 16. My mom took ill at 14.
Wow.
I took care of her for 10 years. I became her caretaker. I got 4 scholarships. Went to Emory University, San Antonio, and to New York. I got three. The other one was a half scholarship. I turned them all down because she was afraid for me to leave her. I'm the baby of 8, and
wow.
Nobody had the time to take care of her, so it was me, you know. So in doing that, it just taught me though that whatever was going to happen was going to be God's will anyway. So no matter what I did for her, I was going to get what was coming to me. But it was still hard because I was 14, and to the time I was 24, I moved around, don't get it twisted. Like, I did my life, but she was always a constant. I felt bad when I would move away. I felt bad when I would be like, oh, Mom, I want to pursue singing. I want to pursue modeling. She's like, well, where is that going to leave me?
Oh, wow.
So it was a lot of guilt that I felt, which is also why I didn't pursue anything like education, modeling, because I knew it would take me away from her. But I also knew if I got it, I could take care of her. I could get her a house, and she could be a handicap efficient person who could roll up the steps by herself in a wheelchair, you know, and it was a lot. Like, I was just trying to make it right.
Right, and then ultimately your mom passed.
Ultimately she passed, and she basically told me, you know, I'm really proud of you, man. Like, she just said that every time that I was there for her, she said, no matter what, you should know that in your life, you did something for me that none of my other children would do. Like, you really were there for me. And I want you to know that no matter what happens in life, you'll always get what you're supposed to have because you sacrificed your entire childhood for me.
Wow. Yeah, and with that, you have to make decisions at the end of the day. You have to make decisions. There are going to be decisions in life that you're going to have to choose one over the other, whether to do this or to do that. And as I said before, I can't pick every model. There can only be one winner. And so Tanya, real quick, Why are you crying? What? Step forward.
Because I know how it feels when people don't support your dream, even if they're close to you. And I'm the youngest of 12, and I grew up, you know, in the projects, whatever, and I made it out. And I know most people would look at my life and says she has it all. You know, I'm a pharmacist. My husband is a principal. I have 2 beautiful children, a 10-year-old and a 7-year-old. But to live your life for others or deny your dreams, you know, I've always had aspirations of being a model, actress, growing up. But when you have limited resources, you have to be smart enough to know that that may not pan out, so you have to take the easy route in college and education. You know, my mom, unlike Anna's mom, my mom instilled the importance of education. She knew the importance of it, and I thank God for that. So I went on and graduated second in my class from pharmacy school, and I got married right after graduating. So I didn't. So
you kind of feel successful in the career, in the eyes of the public.
Yes.
But your passion is to be doing something totally. Yeah. So you don't feel like at this point, even with all of the accomplishments,
yes,
even to this day, you don't feel accomplished.
Right. I feel accomplished, but I just don't. I mean, particularly, you know, my husband, he doesn't want me to be here.
Wow.
I mean, I love him. He loves me, but, you know, he thinks it's, I don't know.
Do you have any tissue?
I mean, I love him, and I just wanted to just know that I could do it. You know, even though I've done so much in my life, that this is a dream, and no one, you know, I'm a dream chaser, so I'm gonna chase my dream.
All right, well, from me to you, I think you're doing a remarkable job, and whatever becomes of this, that you continue to pursue your career, you continue to pursue your passion, and hopefully all will work out. And
I've been here, I've never I've never disrespected them once.
No, you interrupt.
But I've been through too much in my life for someone to tell me.
go back.